It's Eloise's birthday.
Sorry to trouble you.
It's not. It's neutral. Oh. Yes, we can get that out of the way now.
Professor, thank you for helping me with my training. I'd love to do this again if possible. Your advice is always so useful. Everyone thinks you're a wonderful teacher. You account for people's weaknesses while capitalizing on their strengths. Initially, I wasn't sure you paid too much attention to your students. Clearly, I was wrong. After all, were that the case, you wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it. You think I'm determined? Professor, thank you. You're the only one who's ever praised me like that. I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack for magic. If you can call the power of my crests a knack, they aren't wrong per se. Though bearing 2 crests isn't a gift I ever asked for. Anyhow, I've made a point to work harder than most and not rely too heavily on the power they bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power. If you've noticed how hard I work, then well, it makes me very happy. Well, you see, it is because I am the only child of House Ordelia. I must do all I can for my family name. I'm determined to someday be of real value to them, and that day must come soon. I can't waste any time. I don't have much of it left. Anyway, I should be going. Thank you again for your help.
We are planning a grand ball for this month.
Ah, the ball!
I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
Dad!
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Dad. We get to work with Dad. It's the first of the month. You know what that means. Explore.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
you, listen up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
He misses his friend.
They're having picture the if I should.
They're not done. Where are they? What? A lot of people in the classroom. Oh no, I'm sleepy. Felix
Too much merriment.
felt that.
The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
Hey, what's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Fast travel.
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things.
Oh my god. Ah.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Great. Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Hi there!
Hi. Lynn.
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy. We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
I love the voice. Do I have his stuff then? Oh, I think I already gave it to him. Yep, happy.
Sounds like the church has been taking in orphans from Remire Village. They do a good thing every once in a while, I guess. I just hope none of those kids get locked away for stepping out of line. Nope, not. Whoa. I was...
Gatekeeper!
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Here is not an option.
The ball really brings back memories. Had some wild times back when I was first enrolled here. Ladies used to line up around the block for a chance to dance with the debonair king of grappling.
Have your stuff.
Yep, that's mine. No, really, I'm not lying this time.
A peach current. Oh, I need to repair stuff, don't I?
Hey there.
There's Lance. There's a Lance that I need to repair. Man.
Is this it? There you go. 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 Is this it? Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
He gets the best. No, I will not be taking questions.
Come back anytime.
Eerie. Sometimes prevents counterattacks. Wait, what did I just give her? I had two dragon? I had two dragon signs.
What do you read? Farewell.
Welcome.
Where is it?
This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you.
Bye.
Please come again.
No.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Hey. This is you. It's for the good of...
Oh, our life in Rama. Why couldn't you?
Yikes, kid.
Whoa. I hope you're up for a challenge. I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Wait, no, I actually do have
I
something
wonder
for you.
someone... How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Nope. Wrong button.
Not even the tragedy in Remire Village will stop the surface dwellers from getting jazzed about a party.
Welcome to the chat room.
I get that they're probably seeking a distraction, but it still feels pretty damn selfish if you ask me. Look, I get it. I'm still gonna speak my piece about it. Things have quieted down, but nothing has been resolved. Better stay alert.
I mean, you're right.
Nah, that's not mine. Nah, that's not mine. Things have quite... You really know what...
I'm glad the Remire Village situation got sorted out, but it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Felt that. Cloud.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
Shut up.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
Hi there!
Hi there! I don't want to talk to you.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Constance is there. Interesting. Visiting.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Hey, I also made tomato soup and wasn't cheesy flatbread, but I did make grilled cheese for my lunch earlier.
What could I possibly do at a formal ball? I've no status, and I'm not much of a dancer. I think it would be best if I stayed put in Abyss, far from view of anyone.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this.
He's like a chihuahua.
I have to do something about this.
Love Caspar.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search. Unlike the monks, the Knights of Seros are Lady Rhea's direct subordinates. Some are in quite unique circumstances, but I cannot think any of them would betray us. I have a request.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited.
He is an
I can't
Angie
wait
boy.
to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
War cry of a very angry boy. Yeah, you're right. Free me! Oh, the wrong way. Boys.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
He's already starting to lose it.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
I need to grab something from here. Oh, it's very hot. Careful. I just stole a book.
This is most upsetting.
He does sound like a little
very
dog.
much.
me? One note. It's been a turbulent year. Spot the main characters.
The ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already. I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
Welcome. Flayne is small. Flayne is very small. She is.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition.
Oh God!
Of dance
I
known
forgot
as the
about the
White Heron
dancers.
Cup. The students are quite fond of
Hydrate!
this
I actually have
tradition.
water!
Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift. May I ask a favor of you?
I gotta look at who I can make into a dancer.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
Things, saith things.
Really?
Gerig Mark Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's
The
rather
dancer
a
class,
long
it
time
essentially
ago,
lets
don't
you,
think? Every year,
let
a
another
ball
character
is
move
held
twice.
to celebrate the founding.
Which is
and every
very helpful.
100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Gerig Mark. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Hey, you.
Oh my. Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past. I don't know who this... I don't know... Hey, that's mine!
Oh, that's right, I have the quest, so now I gotta. Oh.
Impressive. Nice work.
Okay. I have to look at... I'm always suffering. Charm stat of 13 or greater. Manuela is in my, she's in my house. You need a charm stat of 13 or higher, so... Marianne could be my dancer. Dorothea... You're not high enough, buddy. Sorry. No. I'm probably gonna have Marianne be my dancer. I could have Yuri be the dancer. I could have Yuri be the dancer. Yeah, it's gonna be, it's a class. It's a class.
You have my thanks.
I want Marianne to stay as a healer, so I think I'm gonna have Yuri be the dancer.
So, did you need something? Don't tell me you want me in on that whole cup business.
You
I figured. Alright. I'll do it to make up for my negativity. The least you can do is practice some moves with me.
Yep. Increased by 5, Jesus Christ.
Well, guess I'm in for it. Maybe.
Yeah. You're stuck with it, buddy. Wanna talk to Shamir again?
Hey, what's this about? The ball. It's an event for Alois. He volunteered.
Alright. Time to gorge yourselves. Bonding bites.
did not.
Actually, before we do that. Get this out of the way.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
What's Byrne doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that.
Byrne, are you okay?
Dorothea! Did you hear all that?
Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Byrne, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Byrne.
No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you.
Me? I thought we already were friends.
That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer.
Okay.
But old memories just get in the way for me.
Byrne, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please.
Just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No!
Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
Trauma. That was yeah. Bonding bites. Let's do. Get more of their support.
I would be.
That's.
Yeah, you just...
That looks...
My favorite.
Wow.
This it.
Eating.
Having a meal together.
Two have a pretty funny conversation too.
This is lovely.
I wouldn't normally want you around for dinner.
Three more. Oh, I am running out of food.
you talk to her for me? She's been avoiding me non-stop.
Of course I avoid him. I avoid everyone.
I don't think these two have a conversation, but I'm trying to build supports.
That I appreciate.
Last one.
Yeah, it's eating.
Caspar.
We're done. I should have been focusing on her flying.
I'm a quick study. Thanks for...
Axes.
Oh.
He's so small.
Well, I have... No. I still have to...
It all makes...
This is...
Budge
What? What?
So close. Let's actually use Skywatch.
I've got some...
I get it. Thank you.
Giving relationship advice.
So much.
My feetsies are goldsies.
You know, Hilda, one day I'd love to see you at your full strength.
What are you talking about? I always give it my all. You're the one who's constantly goofing around.
Well, if you think that's what passes for full strength. Anyway, let's get started.
Claude did such a wonderful job, don't you think? He really helped me out back there.
You didn't do so bad yourself. Wait, are you praising me so I'll do your work next time, too?
I love these two.
I feel like I get it now.
Oh yeah, getting the hang of it.
Not as hard as I thought.
I've grasped it. How? Aha.
I suppose it's working.
Okay, this is kind of an odd spot to stop, but I'm burnt out. I'm a little burnt out. Whoops.